call the meeting to order and roll call of members. All right, we'll move on to the consent agenda. And Bryce, is there anything there you'd like to discuss?
Nothing really on our general fund, building fund, child nutrition encumbrances. All of those are just regular monthly fees or dues and then utility costs. Our electric bill is a little bit lower, so I think that's because we've had better temperatures. That always helps this time of year, so thankful for that. There's really no other unexpected expenses in any of this, which is a good thing. Activity fund report. I don't know unless Kendra's got something she wants to jump in there with. It's a crazy time of year. And they might, Mr. Pruitt, plan on giving any figures on regionals? Just
Oh, I
date
can,
stuff when
yeah.
you get there? Okay.
Yeah.
We can do that then. Treasurer's report. Our accounts as of right now are still pretty steady. So that's a good thing. Of course, some of our expenses have gone up, fuel costs and things like that, especially this time of year. We've got a lot of things going on, a lot of buses on the road, and of course, as everybody knows, fuel costs have gone up quite a bit. So just keep an eye on that, and next month we'll have a better idea of where we will be ending the year in our fund balances, but like I said, no unexpected expenses or anything like that right now that will cause concern. We do have a couple fundraisers. FCCLA is wanting to do kind of a digital calendar fundraiser. That money would go towards their National Leadership Conference expenses. And our high school cheer team is wanting to sell some popcorn to cover some costs for camp and cheer shoes. Other than that, I don't have anything else on the consent agenda.
Question?
I'll make a motion to approve the consent agenda items A through E. I'll second.
Poe,
Yes.
Altum,
Yes.
Collins,
Yes.
Parker.
All right, item number 4 is approve or not approve the out-of-state travel for the FCCLA, their summer leadership retreat.
Ms. Spencer says that they are taking a trip into Kansas this summer for a leadership retreat, I believe with their officers, and since that's out of state, according to policy, we need to approve that. I'm not sure exactly where it is in Kansas, but she didn't give me that detail, just said it's going to be in Kansas.
I'll make a motion that we approve the FCCLA summer leadership retreat. Travel to.
I'll second.
Poe,
Yes.
Altum,
Yes.
Collins,
Yes.
Parker.
Yes.
Okay, item number 5, approve the surplus of the track timing camera and the surplus of the Chromebooks that were purchased in 2017.
As far as the Chromebooks go, those are all older devices. There's about 190 of those. And, we do have some newer ones, and they replace a few with some of our grant funds as well as we build that stock up, but we would not need to keep these around, so we like to surplus those. The timing camera, we actually have 3 timing cameras that were bought several years ago. The third one, we have hardly gotten out of the case, and the other 2 that we have, we feel like it would be, a good time if we could surplus this and get something out of it and put towards some other needed track equipment. We've got some hurdles and some starting blocks, things like that need replaced. They're 10 years old, and we don't utilize this third camera, so I'd like to be able to surplus that.
I will make a motion to surplus the track timing and the Chromebooks.
Poe,
Yes.
Coulter,
Yes.
Collins,
Yes.
Carter.
All right, item number 6, Mr. Pruitt, would you like to give the principal's report?
Sure. As Mr. Schomburg said, regional track was Saturday. I think our final numbers were about 750 cash tickets. The school gets $3 for each one of those. It goes to athletics, and then we had 260 online tickets, so over 1,000 spectators came that day to watch. So we had a lot of people here. We had several qualify for state track. They leave Thursday after school. And I believe the throwing event started at 9 o'clock on Friday morning, throwing all the field events. So, National Speech and Debate Tournament, Cash Cantelli and Garrett Ketterman qualified for the National Speech and Debate Tournament in Richmond, Virginia this summer. They will compete in the main event portion of the tournament with their duo interpretation, Dracula, A Comedy of Terrors. Dawson Schombacher also qualified to compete at Nationals in the supplemental event of his choice. State Speech and Debate Tournament, the speech and debate team were state runners-up this year. We had 2 state champions, Casey Shelton in original oratory, monologue, and dramatic duet, and Dawson Schombacher in dramatic duet. Our individual results, we had a lot do very, very well in their individual results. Vocal music, Cherokee took 17 singers to state solos, and ensemble contest coming home with several superior and excellent ratings. Mr. Jordan said Upward Bound is actively recruiting 8th through 11th graders for their program. They now have online forms for our students' convenience. Oklahoma State spring testing is completed for our Cherokee students. All new Northwest Technology students for 26-27 were invited to attend a signing day preparing for next year of study. I believe we're going to have the majority, if not just a handful, that aren't going to Tech as juniors next year, and quite a few returning seniors. So we always have a lot of juniors that go over there, and their senior years, they some of them go back, some of them don't, but we have a vast majority of our juniors that are attending again. Seniors have been applying for scholarships and finalizing fall enrollments for post-secondary schooling. The Senior Scholarship Assembly will begin at 9 o'clock on Tuesday, May 12th, and the Junior High and High School Academic Awards Assembly follow that at about 9:45. They usually start at 9, we try to be done about 11. And then, It's a Great Day to be a Chief Day. This will be the 3rd or 4th year for that. At 1:30, we'll start our fun activities that day. Gives them a chance to, dodgeball is the main event, gives them a chance to get their frustrations for the year out. Believe me.
The teachers have to.
We should. We really should have a team. We might have to think about that. And then semester tests.
Yeah.
Wednesday, May 13th will be the PM tests. That's 5th, 6th, and 7th hour. And then May 14th on Thursday will be the morning semester tests, 1st through 4th hours, and release at 12:29 over here that day. Thanks to Ms. Tucker, our grant team for the junior high this year received a OTT K-20 grant for $40,000 as well. The Chiefs were regional track champions Saturday, and we had several, like I said, qualified. I think 12 boys and 8 girls qualified for the state track meet. The Lady Chiefs golf team qualified for the state golf tournament. It started today. Autumn McMahon leads after day 1 by 5 strokes. She's one over par, and she's 5 strokes above the rest of the field. So, and everybody else, he said, played pretty well, but she's playing really well. FFA leaves today for state FFA convention. Brenner Means already left for state FFA convention because he qualified for a state local FFA choir. The sports banquet is Monday, May 11th. Do we know for sure yet on time? Do you know, Mr. Schombacher, on
I think
time?
5 o'clock.
5 o'clock?
I think
For
so.
the
The
day?
meal
Yeah.
starts at 5.
The FFA banquet is Tuesday, May 12th. Baccalaureate is Wednesday, May 13th for our seniors at First Baptist Church. 8th grade graduation is May 14th at 7, and high school graduation is May 15th at 7, and they will both be in the gym.
Mrs. Patterson?
We were nominated for a Capturing Kids Hearts National Showcase School. We got this last year, just kind of based off of our surveys that we sent out and things like that, so that was exciting for us. We had an art show. This was our first year to have art with Miss Smith, and it was just a great turnout. The kids did lots of different art, and the pieces weren't the same. They were kind of individualized, and that was really fun to see. We had a great turnout for that. We almost have state testing wrapped up. We had a few that missed a few days that we're trying to finish up in the midst of all the busyness. Today, the seniors came over and walked the halls of the elementary, did their little senior walk, so that was fun for the kids to see, and hopefully the seniors too. Tomorrow's the Jessie Mary Reiner track meet. I don't think it's supposed to be great weather, but hopefully everybody wants popsicles. Teacher Appreciation Week is this week, so I just want to say thank you to all of the teachers in our district. We're always doing a great job, but we're just wrapping up with lots of field trips and busyness, so it's been a great year.
Thank you both very much. All right, we'll move on to item number 7. Approve or disapprove the resolution for school and libraries, universal services, E-rate.
So every year we get this through E-rate. We get a discount on our internet costs, and that's roughly about 70% of that cost. So we're projecting our total cost to be around $12,000, so I think it's about $8,400 that we will get that will cover that. So just something we do at this time every year to approve that resolution.
And we'll make a motion to approve the resolution for universal E-rate for the 2026-2027.
Second?
Poe,
Yes.
Alton,
Yes.
Collins,
Yes.
Parker.
Yes. All right, item number 8, we have 8 contracts to approve or not approve for vendors for the school in the 26-27 year. I'll let Bryce kind of go through those.
So I'll tell you the ones that we don't have right now. So we can mark off, and we will probably bring this back in June, but mark off C and D, and then G for right now.
C actually came today.
Oh, it did?
God's in it.
Okay, sorry.
Oh.
Okay, so we're keeping C on there. So alcohol and drug testing for our bus drivers and students. We've been using that company for several years, so we would like to continue with them. Northwest Beach Services is a contract with Shangreen, and she has agreed to contract with us again with no changes to the current contract from last year. And then we have Today's Therapy Solutions, which does PT services for us. We do not have a need for D on there right now, so we're just going to skip that one. Going Places, occupational therapy is with Jan Hickman, and we've used them for, I don't know, several years. And then the Center for Education Law contract we have, this one would actually just get us a contract through the end of June, and then we will redo one for 26-27 once we get their updated contract with them. But we kind of need to catch up on that, so I put that down here. And then we need to make some changes to our Barlow agreement, so I will bring that back in June or maybe even July. But, so I would like to do that A, B, C, E, and F. We would like to continue with those services and contracts for next year.
Did Today's Therapy Solution and Going Places keep the same rate, or did they go?
I believe it's the same. I don't think that they've gone up.
I will make a motion to approve items A, B, C, E, and F.
I'll second. Poe,
Yes.
Alton,
Yes.
Collins,
Yes.
Parker.
Yes.
So do we need to?
Yeah, 9 will be separate.
Okay. Item number 9, discussion vote to approve or not approve the 26-27 temporary appropriations from the Chase Carroll.
Yeah. So this is just the temporary appropriations for our general building, child nutrition fund, and bond funds, so that we can get started with the new fiscal year on July 1. And we would agree to those. Figures look good on that, so I'd like to have that approved.
I'll vote to approve the 26-27 temporary appropriations from Chaps W. Carroll PA.
I'll second.
Poe,
Yes.
Alton,
Yes.
Collins,
Yes.
Parker.
Yes.
Bryce, Do you have anything you'd like to talk about?
Yep, I also want to mention that Lane mentioned that we got the junior high, middle school received the OETT grant. The district also received a technology grant, so that's an additional $40,000. So we actually received 2 of those grants, which doesn't happen very often. And like you said, Mrs. Tucker and her team, and I know Mr. Pruitt had a big hand in that. That takes a lot of work to put together, and so they did a tremendous job for us to be able to receive both of those. We're going to get some really neat things out of that. I think there's some plans to add some equipment down in the junior high science room. We talked about getting some drones. There's some of you know, there's some business in that, whether it's spraying, agriculture, surveying, and so we're hoping that maybe we can get some things there that some of our students will take an interest in and might lead to some career opportunities for them. So we're pretty excited about it. We go to Enid, to the Technology Center there for a first round of training and planning on Wednesday. So it happens pretty fast once they get that going, and then of course there's all kinds of professional development that comes with these grants for our staff. So some really great things there. And then I just want to brag on really the school and the community for regional track meet. This was the 10th year that we hosted. As Mr. Pruitt mentioned, we had at least 1,000 spectators here, but we had, I think, a little over 800 athletes participating again. And it was a great day. The weather was great. The kids ran really well. And so, I had one of our golf cart drivers, one of them's not here tonight, but Jim Warner caught me and made it a point to come catch me and tell me that all day long, him shuttling people around, he got nothing but compliments on how professional all of our staff and people were, and how clean our facility was and well kept. So, all those things that happen that people really don't see. The track meet's going on, and we get to watch the kids perform, but just, the trash cans getting empty and the bathrooms staying stocked up and clean throughout the day. When you've got, over 1,000 people, almost 2,000 people in one location, that's a lot of work. And so it's great to see us come together and be able to host an event like that. I know it's great for the school. I know it's good for the community to bring other people in. And so just really appreciative of everybody that had a hand in that. And there are far too many. I want to say there's probably 60 or 70 people that really make that happen every year. So I hope it's something we can continue to do. It is a lot of work. It's very stressful, but I think it's worth it. And that's what we built that facility for, was to be able to host and have days like that. So we're putting it to use, and people notice it and appreciate it. So I just want to thank everybody that had a hand in that and making it a successful day for us. So other than that, I really don't have a whole lot to report on. We'll have a few projects that are going to be starting here before the end of this month, and we're looking forward to those. And so in June, I'll have some good updates on those things, as well as our end of the year stuff, where we're going to be then.
Great, thank you.
How many times have we been a recipient of that K-20? Is it the
Well,
third or fourth?
Third.
Is that elementary?
Fourth?
District was number 4.
Elementary.
And it's 40,000
High
each
school,
time?
junior high, yeah. Yeah,
We got 2 this year, which
Yeah.
doesn't happen.
Love that.
Yep.
Item number 11, adjournment.
I'll make a motion.
All right, first,
I'll second.
second,
Bo?
yes?
Hopper? Yes. Collins? Parker?
Yes.